Daniel and Grace were expecting their first baby. They were deeply in love, and their beautiful home seemed perfect. Grace had one thing she feared most, losing the man she loved.
I love you so much.
I love you too, Grace.
Promise you'll never leave.
I promise. Daniel and Grace were expecting their first baby. They were deeply in love, and their beautiful home seemed perfect. Grace had one thing she feared most, losing the man she loved.
I love you so much.
I love you too, Grace.
Promise you'll never leave.
I promise.
Daniel, our baby is coming soon. I just want us to stay happy.
We will, my love. Nothing will ever separate us. As Grace's pregnancy became difficult, Daniel suggested hiring a maid to help around the house. You need to rest. Let's get someone to help you. Lily, welcome. We're glad to have you.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I promise I won't disappoint you.
That's wonderful. Can you tell us about your experience?
Of course, I have 3 years of experience in home cleaning.
And you're available weekdays?
Yes, I'm very flexible. Perfect. You're hired. So much.
At first, Grace welcomed Lily warmly, but she noticed Daniel staring at the new maid a little too often.
Daniel, why were you looking at her like that?
Don't start imagining things. Days became weeks. Daniel started finding excuses to stay home whenever Lily was working. Grace noticed everything.
Daniel, this has to stop.
There's nothing to stop.
You seem unhappy lately.
I don't know. I feel like nobody understands me anymore.
Maybe you just need someone who listens.
Grace's heart began to break. Her husband was sharing things with Lily that he no longer shared with her.
One evening, Grace walked into the kitchen and saw Daniel holding Lily's hand. They quickly separated.
What was that?
You're pregnant and emotional. You're seeing things that aren't there.
I know what I saw.
Daniel became colder toward Grace. He stopped asking about her pregnancy and barely noticed when she cried. Grace, since you're home all day, why can't you clean the house?
I'm carrying your child.
Slowly, Lily stopped behaving like a maid.
Daniel, this is much better.
Yes, it is.
Grace, get us some water. Grace, Daniel doesn't like being controlled.
Stay out of my marriage.
Maybe you should ask Daniel who he really wants.
Grace, I don't love you anymore.
After everything we've built?
My heart belongs to Lily. Grace cried silently that night, holding her pregnant belly. She had lost her husband while carrying his child.
He's gone. How can I do this alone? Oh, Grace, we're here for you.
I'm so sorry, Grace. We're family.
I can't believe he's gone.
I want you to leave.
Leave? This is my home too.
Not anymore. Before leaving, Grace checked the family's financial records. Her heart stopped. Almost everything Daniel owned had been purchased with money from her business.
You used my money for all of this?
It was for us.
Grace remembered the years she had worked, saved, and invested while Daniel built his career. The house, the cars, the furniture. She had paid for most of it.
You want me out of my own home?
Yes.
Then you should know something. This house was bought with my money. You want me out of my own home?
Yes.
Then you should know something. This house was bought with my money. You're bluffing. Every payment is documented. Daniel, you told me this house was yours.
It doesn't matter.
Grace packed her belongings and took what legally belonged to her. She didn't scream. She didn't beg. She simply walked away.
Daniel and Lily stood inside the nearly empty house. The expensive furniture was gone. The accounts were frozen or depleted. Their comfortable life disappeared overnight.
Daniel, where are we going to live?
I don't know. For the first time, Lily realized Daniel had nothing. Lily slowly packed her bags.
Where are you going?
I fell in love with the life you showed me, not this.
Daniel sat alone in the empty house, her sacrifices and the baby growing inside her. Regret finally arrived.
Grace moved into a peaceful home with her baby. She rebuilt her life without the man who had broken her heart. Months later, Grace gave birth to a beautiful baby. Mommy will never let anyone make us feel worthless again.
Grace, please forgive me. I made the biggest mistake of my life.
I forgave you a long time ago.
You did?
But forgiveness doesn't mean I have to come back.
Daniel lost the woman who loved him, the home she built, and the family he once had. Grace lost a husband but found her strength. Never destroy the person who stood beside you when you had nothing. One day, you may discover that they were the reason you had everything. The end.